Hi, friends. Welcome to beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. We had the joy of visiting this vibrant city in February 2026, right in the heart of Mardi Gras season. The energy, the parks, the rivers and lakes, and the incredible parade traditions made this trip truly unforgettable. Come along with us and see what our New Orleans adventure looked like.
So pretty.
Lake Pontchartrain is massive, one of the largest inland bodies of water in the country. It isn't actually freshwater, it's brackish, a mix of freshwater and saltwater that changes with the tides and weather. It connects to the Gulf through Lake Borgne and the Mississippi Sound, while rivers feed it from the north. Audubon Park sits right along the Mississippi River and is a favorite for locals. It's busy, active, and full of runners, cyclists, and families. The park's lagoon was full of black-bellied whistling ducks. They're very common here in the south, but quite new to us. The bike path around Audubon Park is a full loop that circles the entire park, and it's constantly active. Riding under the massive oak trees here was easily one of our favorite parts. Here we are riding along on the Mississippi River Trail. Most of the trail runs along the top of the levee, so we're riding pretty high up. We only got a few glimpses of the river when the view opened up. City Park completely surprised us. It's one of the largest urban parks in the country, with trails, lakes, and historic oak trees that are hundreds of years old.
Look at the goose boats.
We got on our bikes and explored the trails. The Zemurray Trail loops around the big lake and follows the shoreline for much of the loop. It also winds through shaded areas and open stretches. It's one of the most scenic bike routes in the park. The Festival Grounds Trail is more open and wide, cutting through the heart of the park and giving you a sense of just how big City Park really is. From City Park, we rode right on to the Wisner Trail. It cuts straight through City Park and is a popular route for cyclists and runners. It runs alongside Bayou St. John, following the water along the edge of City Park. It's a long, straight stretch with open views of the bayou, lined with beautiful trees and homes right on the water. One of the things that really stood out to us was how different each part of New Orleans feels. The French Quarter is dense and non-stop, with narrow streets, crowds, music, and energy everywhere you look. St. Charles Avenue is the opposite, wide, calm, and historic, with a streetcar rolling through massive oak trees. The streetcar on this road is the world's oldest continuously operating street railway, running since 1835. Canal Street is loud, busy, and commercial, and where the old city and modern New Orleans meet. Our favorite part of New Orleans is the huge oak trees. They line the streets, stretch over the houses, and make even busy roads feel historic. And then there was Mardi Gras. We arrived right as the city was in full celebration. Over the course of our visit, we saw 12 parades, each with its own energy and style. In the French Quarter, we caught smaller, quirky parades. The Krewe of Barkus parade was all about dogs in costume, strutting proudly down the streets. The Krewe of Cork parade was centered on wine, humor, and local creativity. People tossed beads, trinkets, and little toys, and we couldn't resist catching a few for ourselves. On St. Charles Avenue and Canal Street, the parades were massive. We saw amazing floats, marching bands, and dancers. There were beads flying overhead, music, color, and excitement everywhere we looked. During Mardi Gras, the city is at its most chaotic, joyful, and unforgettable. There's still so much of New Orleans we didn't get to see. We'll be back next year, ready to see more and dive even deeper into the city. Thanks for watching!